Welcome to my show.
Thank you very much, Manish.
The first time I ever did a fashion show, and I remember seeing you on the ramp, that's at Chambers. I was very nervous, but one model who really caught my attention was you. You've always looked so fantastic. Tell me, you are not a victim of brands. I mean, you're not someone who will just go for a brand, which is super.
Yeah, it is. For me, you know, I have come originally from Calcutta, a place where I was a science student and I really did not know anything about fashion.
Okay.
When I became a model, I was not aware of Vogue. I didn't know anything. I didn't know who's a big photographer, who's a designer. As I got into it, I became aware. But still, I used to love wearing beautiful clothes on the ramp. Expensive clothes also, like even Manish makes them.
Yeah, not really so expensive.
But I always like to blend the expensive and the very inexpensive. I like to shop all around the world. I like to shop in India in like really small places. I like a lot of designer work, but there is nothing that in my cupboard that you'll find that it's a reputation.
And you also have the confidence that you can carry it.
No, there is something, you know, you have to believe in yourself. I think
absolutely. I agree with that completely.
Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, then why would people look at you? And you are in a glamorous industry.
Yeah.
So firstly, you have to be confident of whatever you're wearing and you have to be comfortable.
It's like those designer bags which a lot of housewives, a lot of girls, all of them buy it and they all have the same bags. And they probably end up with the same kitty. So.
But you have to see my bags. They are really mad, wild, wicked. They are like all different colors, and I like vibrance, you know. I like a lot of color. Like you said sometime back, you like youth.
Yeah.
Even I like it. I think I should enjoy it while it lasts, you know. I never had planned to become an actress. It happened so that I was offered Ajnabee, and we had a lot of established actors in the film and people who were well known and everything. But at the end of Ajnabee, I look back, you know, Abbas Mustan and everyone was very sweet to me. They used to give me the dialogues. I used to just say it. I didn't know how to dress on screen. I did not know how to use makeup because I was just taking everything, you know, that was filmy at that point of time. Because everyone had come from the film background. They were doing my makeup, my hair, and I didn't have a say at that point of time because I was okay with anybody doing anything on me. But when I saw Ajnabee, I was accepted well, but I realized that there are a lot of things that are not me.
Yeah.
And I have to start incorporating those things and get the real Bipasha out rather than, you know, trying to be something or trying to be film. So I tried from my next film onwards, I was more comfortable with the clothes I wore, the hair I had, or the makeup I did. And from there on, according to the characters, I keep on trying to change my look. It's very difficult when you're doing 5 films at a time, but I still attempt it.
But let me tell you that I think you were, as a newcomer, and as someone who's not really trained in acting, you were fabulous in Ajnabee. Did you ever think that Jism would set such a trend of those kind of films which are very hot and sensuous?
Well, I have to say this, I was going for my world tour when I was offered Jism for like 40 days. And Jism was not happening for me, though Pooja had narrated it to me. I loved it. There was good emotional content. Everything was nice, aesthetic. I don't know if Jism was followed correctly after that. I don't know. I really still today think that did Jism work only because I smooched on screen or was it because, you know, it was a good film? I don't know today.
I think it was a good film and also I think it was so aesthetic.
Yeah, it was very
aesthetic. And
aesthetic.
also showed the world that you don't have to really spend that much money to be so aesthetic.
You don't, really.
It also brought in a lot of curls.
Yeah.
A lot of girls are doing a lot of curls.
Everybody, the music videos followed it.
Yeah.
You know, it
and
really...
one shoulder outfits.
The blacks, the whites, you know, those things started. Like the beach became a very favorite spot of everybody suddenly.
And Bipasha Basu became one of the hottest heroines.
Well, I don't know. The term hot has followed me right from Ajnabee and Raz and...
Even as a model.
Yeah.
But your figure is the kind who can even take Indian clothes very well. I think you look very good in a sari or a lehenga. But you really haven't done a role which is very Indian as yet, no?
Yeah, still I think people perceive me as a very westernized kind of a person. But I think I have a very Indian face.
Yeah.
I am very Bengali looking. So it can move into Indian clothes very easily. And let's see. I hope that we have a film online, you know, where I can wear beautiful saris, get a Rekha kind of look, maybe, you know, tikas and stuff like that, kajal.
Most Bengali women are very attractive. They have this whole very sensuous look about them. They have lovely eyes and they're very fiery. So,
I think it's the fish we eat as children. I don't know, I think the personalities make them more vivacious. It's my look at, Bengali women, because I have met so many in this industry, and women who are writers, who are from different kinds of fields. Bengali women are very vivacious, and they're vibrant, and they're bright.
And they're very attractive.
All that makes them attractive, I think.
Yeah.
It's all put together.
Tell me, what would be your style maxim?
I think it's a very cliched answer that I think everyone would be giving, that, just being comfortable with what you are, and whether you want to be stylish at home or outside, it's basically your personality has to always come through it, no matter what it is.
I had done this whole collection, which were jeans, which were ripped, and they had this
I
Swarovski
remember.
work. And I swear, I remember this so clearly. You're wearing a champagne color top and a denim jeans, and it had this Swarovski work, stone work. I remember you came and stood, and I was looking at you, and I was like, wow, she should be a heroine. You were fabulous.
Well, I didn't think about that then, that
Yeah.
I could be an actress. But it's been going well for me. It's all
Going great.
Yeah, it's been going very well. Yeah.
As a kid, I believe you were a tomboy. I mean, a lot of guys used to be scared.
Yeah, I used to be called the Lady Gunda in the colony. I used to be like this real bully. I used to beat up these tall, huge boys in the colony and in the school because I was the monitor. And I used to get along well with boys from that age.
I think that's because what also strikes about you most is that you're a very happy person. You're not judgmental, or you're quite chilled out, even as a model and even as an actress. You're not someone who's taking yourself so seriously that, I'm this star now. And there's just no change, which is beautiful.
No. It shouldn't change for most people. I feel you have to continue with what you have always been, because I think that's why, people are liking you in the first place.
Yeah.
So if you try to change that and you think, oh my God, I've become this huge star, and then suddenly you fall on your face, it's going to be a big disappointment. So I think it's better to be grounded, because at the end of the day, we work for a living,
Yeah.
to be happy,
Yeah.
to have a good life, to have like good friends
Yeah.
and family around you. So I think I treated it like absolute work, like other people work 9 to 6. I work maybe 7 to 11, maybe a little more,
Yeah.
but it's work for me. I earn my living in the city. To earn a living and have a house and
to
settle
survive
down,
it,
it's difficult.
Yeah.
And I think God has been gracious. People have accepted me very beautifully. And I've been very lucky because directors give me heroine-oriented films
Roles,
till
yeah, that's
today
right.
at a very young age, And especially when people call me a sex symbol and this and that, till today, I have managed to do films where I have not had the hugest of heroes cast opposite me, I have worked with newcomers and everything, and yet people have liked me, The appreciation has been there. So I cannot crib. It's been going really good.
Tell me, you have any fetish in terms of you like your shoes, or you have a particular color that you love, or
I have
bags you love, you said.
I love
bags and belts.
belts and bags. I am addicted to them. Means any outfit I'm wearing, I have to have a belt. Even the thinnest or the thickest, doesn't matter. A jewelry belt or a leather, anything. But I have to have a belt with every outfit of mine. Yes, not a sari. Maybe that also, maybe a jewelry belt will be nice.
And if any guy acts smart, there's always a belt to
Yeah,
whack
to
him
whip
with.
them. No, and I love bags and I love pink. The second color that I like is blue. I like colors. I
But you wear a
stopped
lot of
liking black.
Black, no?
I
In the
stopped
movies,
it,
you've stopped
totally.
it. You're
Yeah.
at parties and awards and award functions. I've seen you wear a lot of black.
I used to. There used to be a point of time where I used to love wearing black, I think also it is a very safe color.
Yeah.
What we do is being celebrities and people, who people look up to and everything. You have to be very well dressed all the time, and black is a very safe color. You look very good.
Makes you look thinner.
Yeah, makes you look thin, makes you look elegant, classy, everything. So I don't like to be safe anymore.
So that's what we're going to do in Barsat.
Yes,
a
we
lot
are
of
going to
colour.
have. I'm very excited about
Yeah.
that film because I want like brightest of
Yeah.
colors possible. Colors that people have not seen.
At the party the other day when I saw you and you were dancing and you were wearing this whole short skirt which was in fuchsia pink, and I thought you looked wow, and the way you were like enjoying yourself and everybody was like looking at you. And
Well, I love short skirts. That's one more thing I totally indulge in. When I see a short skirt, I can't stop. I have to go and buy it. Yeah, I love them.
So you said when you were young you were fat and short.
Yes.
Then when did Bipasha Basu become so slim and tall?
Well, I never was slim. I have always been quite a big girl in terms of as a model. I
You
don't
had
think
a
I
good
was.
height, so you know.
I was never anorexic. I was never like lean and thin and
Isn't
bones
that better
sticking
than
out.
being like that is so much more nicer.
One thing that I like in a woman is when she is curvy. You have to
Yeah.
be fit, but you should not lose your curves. It is very important.
It's more sensuous and
yeah,
everything.
I don't like women who are really thin. I really don't like. I don't like it when like the bones are sticking out of your face. I think you lose it, you know, your beauty. It just goes.
Just goes
you
up,
have
yeah.
to have little flesh being a woman.
I agree.
Yeah,
Especially in Indian women, because they
Yeah,
look so
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
in Indian saris or Indian,
Yeah.
you know, lehengas and things like
And Indian bodies are made in such a way that they have, Indian women actually have beautiful bodies.
Yeah.
But they definitely have to look after it. Like, I did not look after myself last 2 years and I did become fat.
you put on
I
weight,
did
yeah.
put on weight. And I saw it and I knew the kind of schedules I was keeping. It was too much for me, you know. Early in the morning, late in the night. There was no time to work out, to eat healthy. But from January, I started and I said, no, I'm going to be fit, I'm going to be healthy, and I'm going to have a great body for myself, firstly. I want to really, really feel good.
But even if in those 2 years, as you said, that you put on some weight, but I think you've always been very unself-conscious. You are
Yeah.
never self-conscious. I mean, there's something about you which you're confident and you say, and you look happy.
You know, in Jism, like, people really like my look, but I have to say I was my heaviest ever
Really?
in Jism. And I was called a like sexy woman and things
You were
like
like
that.
the new sex symbol.
Yeah,
See, that just explains that the weight short, what you wore.
yeah.
and,
You
know,
have to
it
be
kinda makes
also
a difference.
intelligent in
Yeah.
dressing. You,
Flaunting the right things and hiding the
yeah,
right ones.
Yeah. You
and the wrong
can't-
ones. That's what it is. Even about, you know, making clothes for a movie or all about carriages that, you know, you show what's good
Yeah,
and you hide what
yeah,
that's not so good.
Yeah, but as you must be styling for so many people all the time, you know, so many different kinds of women.
Yeah.
Everyone, you can't wear the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has their own asset to show
Yeah.
and something to hide, you know. So it's basically about intelligent dressing. That is also a lot of style because I feel that even when I was heavy, there were at times in my personal life, I would wear clothes in a way that not many times that people could call me fat. But on screen, actually, it shows more weight than actually what you are. So
When you see it, you feel
you're
like,
like,
oh,
oh
God.
my God.
Why?
That's a lot
Why
of
didn't
weight.
I,
Why didn't I start working out
Oh,
earlier?
why didn't I suck my stomach in at that point? I'm here with Bipasha Basu, and I'm going to ask her fast-track questions where she has to answer in one word. Of course, I'll give you the optional answers. What attracts you in a man more, a great body or a great mind?
Great mind.
Which line would get your attention more? Are you for real or I've seen you before?
None.
What would you prefer in a man, energy or intellect?
Actually, this is a tough one. A little bit of both.
What's worse on screen, overt sex or overt violence?
Bit of both.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
overt
it has to be controlled,
Yeah.
I think.
Overt
Both.
sex is somewhere always welcomed.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. At times, if it's not aesthetically shot, at times it can look really like annoying. You want to shut the TV off.
Yeah.
But I think a bit of both. Yeah.
Which of the two names get naughty thoughts, Salman Khan or Aamir Khan?
Naughty thoughts? No, none. Well, Brad Pitt maybe.
Okay. Who makes a better co-star, John Abraham or Dino Morea?
Co-star, well, there are two ways of answering this question. John Abraham definitely commercially and as he's my boyfriend, would definitely make a better co-star, and he's a better actor. Dino Morea for fun. Yeah, he's better in that department. We have lots of fun when we are shooting. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And what's better, a metrosexual man or a retrosexual man?
Oh, I don't really, you know my choice of man would not be a metrosexual man because I like the imperfection in a man. I like a man to be a total man.
What would seduce you more, a musky fragrance or an animal appeal?
Animal appeal.
All right.
Let me answer something from the book.
Would you be excited to do a film where there's not so much of glamour and there's like no makeup? And
Yeah, absolutely. I like it normally not to wear too much makeup. In my day-to-day life, I don't wear makeup. And my hair's always in a dirty bun or a pony, you know. So it's
What adjective do you like for yourself, dusky or voluptuous? None. Why? Both, I would think.
Oh, well, I would say something very different. Sweet.
All right. No, you're voluptuous, dusky and sweet.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
It was
Manish.
great
Thank
fun.
you. I had fun too.